Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're getting accustomed to your new reality. For those of you that have shifted realities or that are aware of a reality shift, today I'd like to discuss the Panama Canal. And I found this map here on the right. President Wilson opened the Panama Canal in 1914. Ships then could go from one ocean to the other. My whole life, I remember this canal running east and west. So please thumb this up if you have a memory of the Panama Canal running east to west or west to east. If you always remember it running north and south like it does in this reality, please thumb down this video. So this is kind of an interesting map here. The orientation of North and South America closer to what I remember. Now this video is just about the Panama Canal, so please thumb it up if you remember it being east and west. Now, I remember Panama over here as a country that was not directly north to south, but kind of more like this, more north to south, not east and west like it is now. So the canal has to go north and south to go through it. But this whole thing has just come way over here in this reality. This is not what I recall at all. I don't recall Peru being beyond Florida into the Atlantic Ocean, just way beyond Florida like it is here. I remember Peru, which is here below the Gulf of Mexico. The last time I went to Peru was 7 years ago, and we went here from California. And I remember flying kind of, at this angle here. I watched the GPS on the plane, and I remember, we kind of went, this could have even been a little further over here in my memory. But it certainly wasn't like, I wasn't almost going like this to go to California. This is not how the GPS was when I was on the plane in my mind. Now that's just a crazy thing. So I'd like to cover another issue here has to do with the shifting. What's really going on? Okay, that's more important than these voting videos. These are just done to give a forum for people who can discuss down below. There's continuously people coming across my videos saying, what's going on here? I just learned this today and I'm losing my mind and WTF and just everything. Exactly how I was 4 months ago. It's so people are continuing to shift on a daily basis. So it's just such a bizarre thing. If a nefarious group went and changed the dimensions or somehow changed everything, why are there only certain people that that can see the changes, that can notice that their reality is different from what they remember being conscious of in another reality? Their memories of another reality are different than the reality they find themselves now. So I'm going to do a future video, and please give some ideas down below in the comments section of some questions that I can ask to try and find out what is similar between me and you. If you're someone who has been following this channel for the last 4 months and you agree with most of what I say, there's some things you can agree 10 things with someone and then one thing, no, you remember it the way it is in this reality. So it's kind of an odd thing happening there. But just give some examples of some questions maybe that I could ask in a future video that would help me put something together rather than me just brainstorming. Like if maybe you had a near-death experience, whether you believe in a higher power, like a source energy, power, everything's connected. I don't know. Just maybe, are you atheist? Do you believe we just die and just go into the ground? It's nothing after that. I don't think those are a lot of the people that are experiencing the shift. I don't know. See, I would like to find this out. So, I have a channel that's not the biggest channel. It's only close to 14,000 subs. But in the Mandela effect world, it's a decent sized channel that's covering this. There's been other channels covering this recently with millions of people that just mention it. And I'm getting tons of traffic. So I'd like to use the base that I've created to maybe try and figure out what the heck's going on. So some comments down below and suggestions for that video would be helpful. But this is just such an incredible thing. The people who don't notice anything seem very mean-spirited. And recently a video was made about me and exposing Moneybag 73. And that guy likes to say how anyone who believes all this is just dumb, needs to read books. Well, I've read like 300-400 books the past, 8 years maybe. I guess that's not enough for him, but whatever. I'm not even going to link you to his video. I don't see the point. So that's about it for today. I just wanted to ask this question here because I always remember the Panama Canal running in east and west. So please thumb this up if you agree with me and thumb it down if you don't. And I'll be coming out with more videos soon, everybody. So that's it. Take care.